Hey guys, it's Stephanie. Oof, man, I don't know if it's the lighting in here or what, but I look funny. Um, I just got my my webcam set back up on my laptop, so I'm gonna use that. What I want to talk about right now is very serious, but at the same time, it's not. I don't know. It's definitely, it must be related to gastric bypass. That's my only assumption. Although it could also be that I just have depression issues like I had before surgery. Let me just give you a little background. Before I had gastric bypass, I was on depression medication years before it. Let me just put that there. Like probably 6 years before that. But I thought it was due in part to being in a very bad relationship. Once we broke up, I stopped taking the medication, and I seemed to be okay. I was also on birth control at the time. So I'm thinking the birth control was leveling me out. Anyway, I haven't been on depression medication for roughly 9 years, 8 years, probably. But I have been on birth control. I recently stopped taking birth control because when me and my husband got married, we said, okay, well, you know, because of the cancer that he had testicular cancer just before his 21st birthday. And so anyway, with the surgery and everything to get rid of all the cancer, our chances of getting pregnant are like slim to none. So I said, okay, well, we don't have to try to have kids, but the chances of me getting pregnant are slim to none. So why not I just stop taking birth control, and if it happens, it happens. And that way I don't have to cycle out all the birth control before we decide to have a kid and then have to wait longer. Anyway, you get my point. Well, now that I'm not on birth control, I have no idea what is wrong with me, but I have some kind of crazy hormonal imbalance or something, because I get depressed and I start thinking about like the worst possible thing that could ever happen. And when my husband says something, I think he's automatically targeting it at me, and I like get defensive and I'm like, what? And I'm like, what do you mean? And like I get upset and I get hurt, and it's not, I don't get mad. I get like upset and like sad, and I worry, and then after he's mad at me, I start worrying that he's gonna leave, and I'm like clingy, and it's annoying, and I don't like that I'm like that. I wouldn't even want to be around me. But he's a great husband and has really done very well at trying to cope with my issue lately, and it's only been since I stopped taking birth control. So something isn't leveling out right, and I don't know if it's due in part to gastric bypass surgery, and I'm like almost 2 years out, and now I'm having depression problems, or what. But I think it's just a chemical imbalance that I've always had. So I'm going to see the doctor on the 29th, and I really, really, really I've never wanted to be on depression medication, but now that I'm older and I see it affecting my relationship, I see it affecting me. Now I'm like, yeah, I need to do something. I mean, I told my husband, sometimes I don't want to be around me. Like, that's pretty bad. So I cry at the drop of a hat. It could be over actually probably nothing. Someone could say one thing to me, and I automatically assume that they're talking about the worst thing possible. I fear dying. I mean, I don't know what is my deal, but anyway, I wanted to know if any of you guys have had this problem after gastric bypass surgery. Like, I've researched into it, and I know it's pretty common. So I'm just pulling stuff out of the air now, but anyways, I almost wish, I mean, July 29th is like a week away, but I cannot wait. Like, I keep thinking in my head, it's a week and a half away. I keep thinking in my head, oh man, I really don't want to be like this for another week and a half. Like, I can hardly stand to be around myself, much less put my poor husband through all of my drama. And it's not that I get mad, I just get really sad, and I start, like, going into, like, depressed mode, and I start crying, and sometimes while I'm crying, it's so ridiculous that I will start crying, and I'll be like, I don't know why I'm crying. I don't know why I'm crying. And he's like, okay, why are you crying? Oh, I don't know. I'm just crying. I don't know why. What's wrong with me? He's like, I don't know. So I've asked him, you know, okay, until I can get on something to kind of level me out here, please have some tolerance for me, because I know it is not easy to deal with somebody who's like that. Anyway, I spend a lot of time alone because my husband works 12 hours a night. 3 to 4 times a week. And he works nights, and I sit here thinking, and I become, like, disappointed, I guess. I'm looking for a job, and hopefully once I get a job, it'll have a better effect on me, so that way I'm not sitting around, like, feeling worthless, sort of. I mean, I'm happy, but when I'm by myself and I really don't have anybody to talk to that's been through this or knows what I'm going through, it's hard. Like, I don't want to call anybody, like, in my family who has never been depressed and been on depression medication or had gastric bypass nonetheless, because it's hard to explain, but something's different, and I just need someone to talk to. So I am asking you guys, my YouTube friends, if there's any of you who have gone through this or somehow got through it, please shed some light. I mean, if I can have someone to talk to, like, on the phone, through email, instant message, Facebook, whatever, please, please let me know. Alright? And as far as shout-outs go, on a lighter note, Darcy, in light of all of my depression and crap that I've been going through, which is not anything, but somehow I've made it into something, seeing your video where you were like, Steph, and, like, someone was thinking about me, you know, I was like, aw, that really made me feel good, so thank you for making me feel better. And just so you guys know, I think of all you guys all the time. I watch your videos. I just had never really cleared up all of my stuff that I've been doing around here, so I've been busy doing that. And now I have time. And my laptop has my webcam on it, so that's good. Anyway, I've been going for about 8 minutes now. Whoops, my screen completely went blank. So I'm gonna zip it up here and turn it off. That's the mouth. Anyway, I love you guys all. Oh, and Angie, thanks for all of your comments on my last couple of videos, and Rosemary, all you guys. I love you guys, and I hope everybody's doing good. You know, we all go through stuff from time to time, and this is just my moment to explain it. Alright, talk to you guys later.